Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon Road to Rank 1 in OU. Thank you everybody for all the constant support on the last episodes and the episodes before that. If we could get to 1,000 likes, that'd be great. Only if you enjoy, of course, leave a like. Like I said in the last episode, I wasn't feeling too well. Thank you guys for understanding. And so I'll make this episode about an hour. I should be shooting for an hour with this episode just because the last episode was so short. But I want to give a big shout out to my boy Finchinator for the team we'll be using. We're changing it up for this episode. We're using more of an offensive build, as you guys will see. And yeah, let's get right into team preview. Alright, so the first member of this team we have is ROCKIUM GARCHOMP. This is lead GARCHOMP with Stealth Rock, Swords Dance, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. Max speed to outspeed base 100s and below, max attack. ROCKIUM is really nice because GARCHOMP is one of the few Stealth Rockers that can actually keep its rocks up versus Defog Tornadus as well as Defog Zapdos, because ROCKIUM allows GARCHOMP to obviously KO both of them with Continental Crush. It's also really nice because at +2 it does a ton, if not KOs Bulu, also hitting Landorus and Celesteela and Skarmory in the same move. So that's a really cool thing about GARCHOMP. Like, I don't need access to Fire Fang, I don't need Devastating Drake when I'm using ROCKIUM. Earthquake obviously is your only stab, and you have Rough Skin because it allows you to punish those when they go for U-turns, such as Landers or just physical attacks in general. GARCHOMP is a pretty bulky Pokemon. It can live moves like HPIs from Coco with ease, despite being 4 times weak to it. So it's a really nice Stealth Rocker, again, because it threatens Defoggers really well. And again, with its just overall bulk and strong Continental Crush and Earthquake, really solid as a Stealth Rocker. Charizard X is the next member on the squad. Now we are running Dragon Dance Charizard X with Flare Blitz, Roost, and Dragon Claw. Not running the set that's been running around just a little bit more, which has been Roost 3 attacks or even Dragon Dance 3 attacks. Now this Charizard has 8 HP, 32 Spadef. Now the 8 HP, 32 Spadef guarantees that you live a Scarf Psychic from Lele 100% of the time, which means you can actually Dragon Dance up on Lele. It also guarantees with the 8 HP that Mawil's Play Rough only does, well, not only does, but does 85 to 100%, so it only has a 6% chance to KO you with Play Rough. The 216 attack guarantees the KO on Zero Bulk Tornadus at neutral, and the 216 attack also guarantees the KO on Kyurem Black after Stealth Rock. It does 84% min. And again, with max speed, you're outspeeding Pokemon like Lele, especially Scarf Lele at +1, Zygarde, Scarf Landorus, Scarf Excadrill, Kyurem Black, Pokemon like that. The 32 Spadef 8 HP also guarantees you live a Specs Greninja's Hydro Pump prior to becoming Ash Greninja, so pre-Battle Bond form you live that. But that's the idea behind Charizard. It is a breaker on the team, a Dragon Dance sweeper. Appreciates GARCHOMP getting rid of Pokemon like Zapdos so it doesn't have to worry about static, which is really nice. And also just is nice because GARCHOMP sometimes can struggle with Pokemon like Ferrothorn or Scizor. Even though boosted Earthquakes will be able to 2-KO both of them, Charizard becomes a nice check to Scizor. And just a great dragon in general. Nice double dragon core we're going for right here, which I seem to have been liking a lot, if you guys know what I mean. But next up we have Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash is the defogger. If we are running Charizard prior to Mega Evolving, we have to defog. Rotom Spread allows you to actually live 2 Dark Pulses from pre-Ash Greninja. So Specs Ash Greninja, well, before it actually gets its Battle Bond form, will not be able to 2-KO you with Dark Pulse, especially because of your IAPAPA berry for the recovery. This is our defog on the squad. It's immune to spikes, it's immune to T-spikes, it's immune to sticky web, so it's a very good defogger. Has Volt Switch for momentum. The idea behind this team is Volt Switch out into hard hitters like Charizard, GARCHOMP, and the Bulu that you guys will see. We have Hydro Pump, of course. That's our way of threatening ground types like Gliscor, Hippowdon. Will-O-Wisp, of course, also allowing us to neuter Pokemon like Ferrothorn, which otherwise get up hazards versus us, and then we could just Volt Switch out in the Charizard. And the rest was put into defense. So it's 248 HP, 120 Spadef. Again, I already mentioned what this Spadef was for. And the rest is put into defense, which allows you to better take on Hawlucha. We do have to be careful versus Hawlucha with this team. But the great thing is the team hits so hard that it's sometimes tough for Hawlucha to even get an SD up versus it. But we definitely have to be careful because even a max defense, max HP Rotom has a chance to go down to +2 high jump kick. So even if we went that route, it wouldn't work. But the idea of Rotom is just defogging and giving you some momentum into hard hitters. Assault Vest MAGEARNA is the next member on the squad. This is our Tapu Lele answer. This is our also Ash Greninja answer. This is also nice versus Rain, which Rotom also helps with. Another thing to go, just going back to Rotom real quick, another thing about Rotom is that it has a 90% chance to live 2 Adamant Superpowers from Swampert, Mega Swampert, just in case they are running that. But again, sorry about that, just smacked my mic. But AV MAGEARNA with Flare Cannon, Hidden Power Fire, Ice Beam, and Volt Switch. Hidden Power Fire is nice for weakening Ferrothorn as well as Scizor, which is really nice for the Kartana that we do have, as well as the Bulu. Flare Cannon, obviously your main form is Stab. It's inherently hard and threatens. It's a good neutral move in general. Ice Beam is there because hitting Gliscor, Landorus, Zygarde, Garchomp for 4 times super effective damage without having to miss Flare Cannon, without having to get drops is great. And then Volt Switch, of course, for momentum, because this is a Pokemon that's going to be coming in on top of Lele, and then Volt Switching out into our hard hitters, like I said. The 248 Spadef, 248 HP, it basically is the best, like outside of going like max that you could do for rolls from Lele, whereas the rest was just put into special attack to up the power of Ice Beam and Flare Cannon just a little bit. But yeah, again, this is the Fair Resist as well as the Psychic Resist on the team. Tapu Bulu is the next member of the team. We're not running that Protect set. No, we're running Adamant Choice Band Tapu Bulu. This one works really nice with Charizard in a sense that it weakens, obviously, Earthquake from Landorus going versus Charizard. So basically, Earthquake's weakening grassy terrain, obviously. This can also work as a Zygarde switching on the team. It's also a Gren switching on the team, but not as common as my MAGEARNA will be, as you guys will see. But again, it's Adamant Choice Band Bulu because this thing hits like a truck. Wood Hammer is incredibly hard when boosted by Choice Band, as well as my own grassy terrain. Superpower is there because it allows it to threaten steel types. Ferrothorn and Heatran are the ones that are specifically threatened. Stone Edge is really nice because it doesn't allow Zard Y to come in for free. It doesn't allow Zapdos to come in for free. It doesn't allow Volcarona to come in for free. It also hits Tornadus, but Tornadus goes down after rocks to Adamant Choice Band Woodhammer. And Zapdos, if it's not defensive, will also go down after rocks. So it's pretty crazy how hard Woodhammer hits. Then Hornleech obviously is our secondary grass stab, and it's the one where we don't have to necessarily knock ourselves out while going for it. The EV spread is max attack, 152 speed allows it to outspeed defensive Landorus, as well as adamant max speed choice band Tyranitar, and then the rest was just put into HP, allowing us to better take on Pokemon like Zygarde as well as Greninja. Last but not least, we have Kartana. This is Choice Scarf Kartana. We are, sorry about that. We are running double defog. I mean, there's a bus outside waiting for people, but we are running double defog because we are running Charizard, and rocks can be really annoying versus his team, especially when Greninja can spike up as well and threaten the team. So double defog, it's Choice Scarf Kartana. It becomes a cleaner on the team. It's the fastest Choice Scarf for an OU outside of Ashgren. Or excuse me, not Ashgren, but Greninja. Typically there's nothing in between that runs it. Maybe you'll see a random Scarf Tapu Koko. Maybe you'll see a random Scarf Lottie, but they're not common at all. But Leaf Blade is boosted by our own grassy terrain, which can become a late game type of cleaner for Kartana. We have Smart Strike, obviously our way of hitting fairies, and Sacred Sword is our way of hitting steel types like Heatran, Ferrothorn, even Celesteela. But Kartana is just the Scarfer. It is the Revenge Killer if necessary. And again, the idea behind the team is Volt Switch out into these hard hitters and abuse it. So that's the team. And yeah, let's get right into the battles. Alright guys, so we have our first battle. Been using this team a little bit. Using it a little bit. It's pretty solid. He's really weak to Scarf Kartana, which I very much like. I also have the same Scarf Kartana weakness though. Thankfully I do have a Charizard, which is a little bit better versus him than Charizard, which is a little better versus him than I think that his team, Gyarados, is versus me. But again, Gyarados is still a threat. Just based on the nature of his team, I'm assuming it may be Z-Fly Lando, just because he does have what I'm thinking is a Mega Gyarados, and Z-Fly Lando obviously dealing with Bulu, allowing opposing Bulu Kartana without Smart Strike and Mega Gyarados to put in work. But I think I want to lead off immediately with some power, especially because Clef is so decent versus my squad. So if I lead Bulu and he leads Clef, I'm going to ignore my opponent. I pretty much get the KO turn 1. I hope that's Scarf Lando as well, and it just drops. Yep. So beautiful, I get rid of Lando immediately, which means I may be getting rid of rocks in this game, not entirely sure, but getting rid of Lando, amazing, turn 1 is fantastic. So we'll bring out Rotom Wash here, as it's just a fantastic defogger versus him, as he has Nature Power Energy Ball. I don't defog versus much on his squad. I'm going to keep defogging. And then what I'm actually going to do is go Garchomp, because if he opts the Nature Power Energy Ball or goes for rocks again, at least he'll put me in IAPAPA berry range, and I can get up my rocks. So, like, my Monster's still decent versus him. I kind of doubt he Mega Evolves immediately, so I'm going to go for Continental Crush. Ideally at -1, this still, you know, crushes Gyarados, which it does. Great. And my Kartana can still do a ton of work. I love how the Pokemon he's bringing out are just dying instantly. It's incredible. Scarf Cart could be a little annoying, but I have my own cart to neuter it. And MAGEARNA is just really good in general versus him too. Also the fact that it doesn't matter if Clefable gets to +6. When I bring out Bulu and click Wood Hammer, it's going to drop immediately. So, Lando going down, which was more than likely Scarf actually. Actually, Lando probably was Scarf or Z. I very much still like going for Earthquake here, even though it turns out he's actually Bloom Doom on his Kartana. Because now we know it's confirmed, not Scarf, which means that my own Kartana can still pick up the KO. And I can bring out my Charizard here. If I don't Mega Evolve, I shouldn't go down to anything. Unless it's Knockoff. But if I don't Mega Evolve, I should be able to knock him out with Flare Blitz. But I think that Roosting is the better play, because Leaf Blade will obviously knock me out. It depends on what his move. Like, this is a Zmon for sure. Obviously, we've seen that. I still have ways of dealing with Heatran as well, especially with IAPAPA Berry being activated next time I bring it in. So we're gonna Roost here. I can see him going Clef, I suppose. The great thing about Kartana is it's always checked by MAGEARNA as well. And my own Scarf Kartana obviously checks it. But if I want to sweep him with even Smart Strike or something else, he can't sack Kartana. Because look at Smart Strike. It's really good versus him. He either goes Heatran here. Actually, I think he always goes Heatran here. That's it. I don't think Sacred Sword was your play. If he sacks Kartana, you're going to give me an opening for my own Kartana. So I'm going to Roost one more time. Yeah, like he couldn't sack Kart there. It made no sense. So I kept my Charizard back in at pretty much full. What is Nature Power? What is it, a neutral? It's Tri-Attack. Oh my god. Well, that's a little annoying because he could paralyze me with Nature Power. Goes for Edge. What is this? Heatran. Holy crap. I'm going to attempt to defog here as he brings out Bulu. So this will at least allow my Charizard to come in safer. He could be Bandit Bulu himself. Yeah, I feel like I have to Volt Switch because he could literally bring out Heatran and smack me. No, under grassy terrain I'm good. Under grassy terrain I just Dragon Dance. Because Stone Edge isn't going to do too much. He doesn't have... It doesn't become Tri-Attack anymore. Yeah, Stone Edge isn't going to do too much. It doesn't become Tri-Attack. Clef dies to Blitz. It did not die to Blitz because he's unaware Clef. But it still dies, which is important. And Heatran doesn't beat me 1v1. I just have to switch whenever he... I have to be really careful about that Heatran, man. Him giving me Clef, though, opens up a way for Secret Sword. Especially him giving me Bulu there, too. I'm really surprised he gave me Bulu, as this allows me to 1v1 the Heatran. And just Roost on you. Plus, at worst, this is a roll. I'm actually going to go Rotom here. Because if he Calm Minds up, it's not an issue. Considering I have a Well, one, I have Volt Switch, and two, Heatran isn't an issue for me because I have Hydro Pump. So Burning Clef cancels out its leftovers, and Bulu can just smack it alive. Like, he got rid of Bulu there. I understood to get Clef back up to a good amount, but the fact that he's a really weird Heatran makes it a lot easier for me too. Especially with him not being able to 1v1 me right here. And giving me the damage I need. And he's Lava Plume too? Fantastic. Hey, keep your rocks up, bro. Keep your rocks up. If I give him a Beast Boost, he still can't deal with MAGEARNA, so I'll sack this. Yeah, he still can't deal with MAGEARNA. So I just hit him Power Fire here. And I guarantee deal with Clef by going Bulu and clicking Woodhammer. Actually, I can just click Ice Beam multiple times. It's not like it's a big deal. Oh, I'm slower. Okay, great. So he's running a... Oh, yeah, 154. So that's fantastic. Hey, Ming. What's up, bro? Talked a whole lot of crap earlier, man. Good start. Thanks for going easy. Really helped me out. GG. Anyway, we'll be back, guys, with another game. Hey, guys, so we're here with game number 2. Sorry about that last game. I don't like people talking crap to me. It's annoying. Especially when this road has been really annoying in itself, right? But wow, KARTANA and Bulu are ridiculous in this game. I KO Heatran and I have the world. Like, Leaf Blade is so amazing versus him. I almost want to lead off a Bulu instantly and try and superpower catch Heatran immediately. But let's see. I feel like he'd be Psychium Z. No. All Out Pummeling makes a lot of sense on his Lele. Because he has Mawile and not a lot to... Like, he has Alomola to constantly come in. But he doesn't pressure Heatran. So I'm thinking that's All Out Pummeling Lele. Maybe Scarflando plus Rocks Trend. That's like what I'm thinking going into this. But really Bulu as he leads Aloe. And I'm going to click Superpower immediately. What the... That was no play. That was no play. Alright, well, he would have given me Aloe immediately, but okay, so be it. I'll get him my Rocks Garchomp here at least. As he goes Heatran. We're going to Earthquake, because if he wants to give me that damage for Cart and Charizard in the endgame, I will gladly take it. Now we can SD in his face. And potentially pick up a KO with Continental Crush here. Assuming he wants to go Bulu. I would love if he goes Bulu. Ends up going out into Aloe though. I will be able to get up our Rocks here. And Tran doesn't die to Rocks, but look at Leaf Blade and look at his team. Like, it's so fantastic versus him. I'm gonna click Rocks again just in case this guy wants to defog. Now we can bring out Rotom and just Hydro Pump. That really sucks that turn 1. I would have been able to get rid of Alomola immediately, but if this guy wants to give me Lando, I'll take it. As he goes leftovers, Bulu. I'm willing to Willow right now, considering... Actually, is Voltage better considering you can't let Charizard come in? Yeah, I'm willing to Voltage here. You can't let Charizard come in. And now I'm worried that he has Stone Edge because he stayed in there, so I'm going to go MAGEARNA here. And gonna throw off an Ice Beam. Well, the great thing is with Heatran being so low, I can Ice Beam again and then Volt Switch. The reason I'm Ice Beaming into Volt Switch is because it will knock out Heatran guaranteed. As he goes Lando, getting rid of you is way too good for Charizard. It is way too good for Charizard. Like I know how weak I am to Lele, but because I'm so confident that KARTANA and Charizard can win, I think it's okay if I let this thing get Earthquaked to then go for to then be able to go for Volt Switch from there. We're gonna bring out young Bulu. Hornleech should just claim one. Like, I could Woodhammer here too. Is Woodhammer even the play? I think Hornleech is fine. Oh, as I crit and unfortunately kill Mawile. My bad, dude. Like, I wasn't going for that, but I mean, that's his other steal, so Leaf Blade is going to destroy this guy. Again, I'm still thinking he's all out pummeling Lele. Regardless of him going back out of here and here, it doesn't really matter too much. As he goes E-Ran. So we get rid of the Rocks pressure from my opponent. And I think that Rotom's completely fine considering it's faster than the Bulu. I can burn it, making it not a threat. I mean, I could Volt Switch too. It's annoying. Is it? Because I don't really care about being toxic. I just cancel out your leftovers, which is nice. I'm a Hydro because I don't want this guy to be crazy and go Lando. Like I lose nothing by going for Will-O-Wisp again because he's not going to be able to Volt Switch out into any mon he wants to. Like, it doesn't matter that I get toxic here. Like, look how good Bulu and Kartana are versus him now. Like, I'm in here. Hornleech is actually so free too. Woodhammer would have blown away the Lando, but Hornleech is just so free. Like, you can defog all you want to. I know you Scarf. You're just giving me more recovery. So next time Hornleech guarantee knocks out Lando. Bulu comes out, but I have a few Pokemon that can just come in. I keep critting this poor guy too. Which is definitely not what I'm going for. I'll blitz immediately. I don't care about Aloe coming in. Like, Aloe just gives me a Tapu Bulu kill, I feel. Especially with Rocks just pressuring him. I don't even have to click like anything. That does 44%. My God. I'm gonna keep clicking it too. Because he can't knock me out with anything. If he ever doubles predicting my Charizard to come out, I get a kill. Like, Lando dies. He might superpower here too. Goes for SD. That's fine. Rotom Will-O-Wisping this will be nice. I shouldn't sack Lele. Because look at Leaf Blade and look at his team, which is why I'm doing that. I shouldn't sack Mag because it's a switching to the Lele, excuse me, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I think that's fine because Charizard will eat the hit guaranteed, and I can just roost off, get in my mon one more time, and then again I'm going for that Leaf Blade sweep, right? But I'm scared of Scald. We're gonna go Rotom because we can burn Bulu. Burning Bulu means that Kartana never cares. As he goes Lele, same thing. Lele, in fact, is the opening I need for Leaf Blade, so I don't mind you going Mag or anything. Or I don't mind him knocking me out here. And we can just click Ice Beam. Just in case he wants to expect me to Volt Switch and go Lando. Like, it's a fair play, I feel. Because this is the play that never allows him to... Like, for one, I can click Smart Strike here if I wanted to. But I think that Leaf Blade is just a better play. Because it guarantee knocks out Lele. That's why I had MAGEARNA for that Lele, so I knew this was a position that would eventually come up. How much does Sewer Power from Tapu Bulu do? Sewer Power never kills. And this is a 2-hit KO. But I'm just going to calc the damage he did on MAGEARNA. At +2, he did 54%. There's no way that's max attack. This is why, by the way, I don't show custom set, because like, yeah, that's no way that's max attack. Alright, second Leaf Blade here. Not only does Leaf Blade have the chance to crit, but he shouldn't be able to kill me 1v1 anyway. Like, yeah, and he gets the defense drop. So he can't even switch it on this ever, and this was the end game I was going for. Obviously, critting Mawile was huge, but now I am +1 in grassy terrain, so this is a guarantee KO on Lando and a guarantee KO on the on Alomola too. So that's game. Like obviously, critting him, that crit did not matter. It's +1 in grassy terrain, like at all. GG. The crit on Mawile was big. That was big. That was huge. But the one on Lando didn't matter at all because it was +1 in terrain. But anyway, I was all out attacking. Yeah, so it claimed one for sure. Yeah, it was a threat. A threat. Oh, sorry about that, dude. But cool. Bulu and Kartana once again showing just how solid they are together. So we'll pause it, guys, till we find another battle. Be right back. Alright, another game. So I actually played this guy when I was testing the team. I beat him with GARCHOMP catching his Landers and catching his Bulu. So it was it was a solid game. But I'm trying to remember sets because that will obviously influence what I play. But I'll just play it like I don't know what his sets are. But I know it's SDU turn Scizor at least. Scarf Lando, Rocks Heatran with leftovers. Battle Bond Ice Beam Greninja, if I'm not mistaken. And it's either Specs or Z. I think it was Z on the Lele. So as far as leads go, I'm going to lead Garchomp because I'm fairly confident that it was Z Lele. Yeah, I'm going to lead Garchomp because he gets up his rocks pretty early as he leads Lando. I don't mind him HP icing me immediately. I'm more so thinking he'll U-turn, and that chip damage will be good for potentially Charizard in the end game once I weaken Heatran. So if he HP ices turn 1, fantastic play. Fantastic play. But that gives me just so much momentum here. It really does. Because I could have Rotom come in. Bulu even. Charizard isn't bad. I'm going to go Zard, actually. I was also debating Earthquaking there, but I think this is just better. Especially because I threatened something now. Like, I was really debating Earthquaking there, too. But I was like, so my best switching to that HP Ice was Rotom, so he would go Bulu, right? But man, I should just went with my gut and click Earthquake. Goes back on Orlando, which is alright. I'm good with that chip, and him scouting for Earthquake is really good too. This does give me Rotom if he wants to defog. Fantastic. And a Volt Switch if anything. I don't want to go in Heatran. Because I could easily Willow, right? I could easily Willow Bulu. Last time I Willowed the Bulu, right? And this turn happened specifically, and I Willowed Bulu. So I'm thinking he'll go Heatran instead. He actually went back to Bulu. Wow. I'm just going to use this opportunity to get back a little bit more HP on my Garchomp. Obviously, it loses me some momentum that turn, but it gives me Charizard now. And it gives me Garchomp again on the potential Heatran. So I don't think he'd stay in. I think he'd go Heatran right here. Yep. I'm gonna go for the I'm gonna hit him with the Earthquake. Basically, I get some nice return. Like I get a lot out of this turn if this works out for me. And on top of that, I get up my rocks next turn. So which I have double defog for anyway. I'm super surprised he clicked that. I'm okay with clicking Continental Crush here. Because it either weakens Lando or gets rid of Heatran or hits Bulu incredibly hard. So obviously weakening Lando to the point of the fact that Lando has no recovery now, I can probably knock it out with a neutral Sacred Sword. And I don't see a reason to not go Rotom ever. I know I'm faster than Bulu based on the last game. And we'll Willow here. Heatran is a good play because it gives him obviously a Toxic. Is Toxic annoying? It is a little bit annoying for Gren. Yeah, I'd much rather this happen here And he should be going Bulu, right? I'm gonna edge. Just for a little bit of chip. Like in the long term of things, I don't think that edge really mattered too much. I don't want to go Charizard and have him double. Like, I might be playing this game without rocks, but that's completely fine, considering I got the damage I need on Landers already and the damage I need on Heatran. So once I Dragon Dance up, he kind of loses. So I can afford to sack this thing. I can afford to sack it. He may double. But I can definitely afford to throw this away to get in my Charizard. Yeah, as he doubles at Heatran. Ideally, I connect, which I do, which means Heatran is gone, which means that I can defog away rocks if need be. So fantastic for me. I also am faster than Scizor, so I can Will-O-Wisp that. So that's fantastic, like I said. This thing was an Ice Beam Greninja, so I am going to go out into my MAGEARNA here. From what I remember, it was Ice Beam last time. As he doubles out to Scizor, which is still a free turn for me, considering I have HP Fire and he knows it. Last time I did 70% to a Scizor. So also that damage on Gren with the rocks is really good for Dragon Claw. So like if he gets a slow U-turn off, nothing wants to take any... Like HP Fire will knock out Lando, so he can't pivot into Lando. It does good damage. It does decent damage to Bulu. And any damage to Lele is nice for me just clicking potentially Sacred Sword at the end. I don't think Cart is going to win me this game. However, because it may just be Charizard. Yeah, I feel like Charizard can just win it. So this was all out pummeling from what I remember last time. The damage on me shouldn't matter too much in the long term of things with Greninja. Like Greninja should not be able to sweep me here. But it may be in my best interest to just go out into Garchomp and sack it, and then potentially forgo rocks when I defog them. What's Specs? I swear it was all out pummeling last time. Anyway, I click Leaf Blade here. That'll be able to get rid of Lele. I'm not going to bother doubling, expecting Scizor to want to come out, because it'd probably just Mega Evolve and U-turn anyway. Yeah, and he anticipates me to predict the Scizor, so getting rid of Lele is fantastic. I'm also +1, so I know we guarantee 2 KO Bulu, and I live every superpower from it. And with Psychic Terrain up, the fact that my MAGEARNA has not taken any crucial damage is so good. He can't even Bullet Punch my Mag. That's fantastic. Like, because of his own Psychic Terrain. So I can go Mag. If he U-turns, so be it. Yeah, because what's the thought process behind this? Because you can't even go for Bullet Punch because of Psychic Terrain. So you're either going to be forced to U-turn, which either knocks out Lando with HP Fire, does chip damage on Greninja, which could be good late game for potentially Smart Strike. Yep. Forgot about his own terrain. And there it is. So yeah, he was he definitely tried a little bit too hard at some points, I think, to try and get an advantage. I think based on just the last game, because I kind of like, I burnt Bulu really early, like turn 5. I Earthquaked Heatran on a turn that he went for Stealth Rock on me in grassy terrain, and I Continental Crush put Lando really low. Yeah, Lando was like at 40. No, I Continental Crush Bulu to kill it, and then I got rid of Lando, and then Charizard ended up winning the last time we were playing. But yeah, we'll pause it, guys, until we find on the battle. Be right back. I'm taking this at my own pace, by the way, because it is an hour, and I'm actually watching my emotes being made, so I don't want to just go straight through, especially because I'm trying to keep myself from going on tilt. But yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying it, so be right back. Alright, guys, so we got a Webs matchup that is really scary. Blacephalon is like I love Cart in this game if I have no webs up, but everything is super scary. So I think my game plan is to just Will-O-Wisp Slurp Puff immediately, and from there I'm gonna double Will-O-Wisp because I can't let Bisharp come in on a defog. Yeah, and I'll defog now. Like, that's fine. Bisharp is strong, but it shouldn't be able to knock me out considering what I already did. And we broke Slurp Up Sash. So that is such a fantastic start for us, I feel. Also just being able to get up rocks on my Garchomp here. Him not being able to knock me out with knockoff, or doing much damage to me with knockoff. Garchomp speed tier is fantastic too. So just the fact that that turn worked out for me, like I know that was a little bit maybe obvious of a play, perhaps, but in the long term of me trying to win with Scarf Cart, like for instance, I think that SD here always because, and I think I SD again because you should sack Bisharp. And if the only thing he can knock me out with would be Explosion, or at least the most damage to me would be Explosion. So if you do sack Bisharp, because I could easily go for Devastating Drake. Is it better? Actually, you know what? Concentrate Crush is fine. I don't care if you sack Bisharp. Yeah, like I knew that was happening, but it's still completely fine because as long as I weaken Lando, which I'll easily be able to do with this next Stone Edge. Lele Scarf? Really? Alright, I mean, you can do all that you want. I'm going to spam Defog here forever, and you don't punish me. Wow, I would have just Earthquaked and knocked him out. So we just spam Defog. Because he doesn't have enough turns. He will eventually die to burn. Like, he doesn't have enough turns there. I might just lose to the Blacephalon. I'm not sure. Either way, I click Leaf Blade here. As he goes Lando. Good damage, good damage. Rocky Helmet Lando on webs, really? So I'm okay with him getting up his rocks, especially because I get up my own to pressure him a lot. And I think that I Stone Edge for damage here. Oh, please land so we don't have to deal with this thing later. That would have been great. Luckily, though, we get rid of Slurp Up, so we don't have to deal with webs. The unlucky part is I'm trying to figure out how I don't lose to Blacephalon. I really am. I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, again, assuming it's specs on this build and he doesn't have speed boosting because of the fact that he is he's running webs. Hold up. What's Kartana's +1 damage versus Blacephalon? Oh wow, what? +1 is a guarantee KO. Holy crap. I'm just hoping it's not Scarf Blacephalon. Like, I got rid of two of the biggest threats. I got rid of... now I just need a +1 attack and then I can do it. Like, if he goes Lando, I will for sure hit you with... Well, first off, you're getting Earthquake. But I will for sure hit Lando with a Stone Edge here. I do not mind you getting off fake out damage at all. I kind of doubt your BP because you have Lele on the team. You actually are BP with Lele. Leaf Blade to Medicham does how much? Leaf Blade does 82. 82 min, perfect. I have to click Leaf Blade. Even if you go Lando, it's good for... Oh, I was just thinking about it. I can get a Grassy Terrain and sweep him too. That's like a way of stopping the +1 being needed, but... Yeah, I go Bulu here. Because even if he U-turns out into Blacephalon, I should be able to knock it out. Like, guaranteed. I should definitely be able to knock it out, guaranteed. And Lando doesn't come in enough on me. He brings out Lele after I get my neutral. Kartana in the grassy terrain is a guarantee KO on Blacephalon, right? I'm just assuming if it's Scarf, I lost, like, regardless, but... Does it go out to Medicham? Which I'm okay with. This should give me my KO. Well, I mean, this is a KO on that. And it's also KO on Lando, so... Again, at this point, I'm really just going off the fact that he is not Scarf Blacephalon. If he is, he wins. But yeah, neutral and grassy terrain is a guarantee KO on the... It's a guarantee KO on Blacephalon as well. So again, if it's Scarf, he wins either way. I don't know what I could have done differently for that besides Rotom. That does not do enough to me at all. And I get my +1 now. he can't sack anything either, because if he sacks Lele, he can't bullet punch fake out me. If he sacks Medicham, I get my +1 guaranteed. I'm assuming it's not Scarflacephalon on Sticky Web at this point. Yeah, if he sacks Lele, I get my +1. He sacks Medicham, I get my +1, and Kartana wins. So let's see if I did it. Please don't be Scarflacephalon. I would very much like that. Like, it looks like he was Scarf Lele, just the way, based on the fact he brought it out. Man, I should have SD'd again. Okay, so this is my guarantee +1, and also, which is the KO, and this is also the guaranteed no Medicham doing anything to me, so don't be Scarf, don't be Scarf, don't be Scarf, don't be Scarf. Hey, okay, perfect. And there it is. Good game, dude. I knew Kartana would be perfect from the beginning, and my turn 1 and turn 2 play were just what I had to do in order to ensure that Bisharp didn't come out. If I didn't double Wisp on Bisharp, anticipating him to, you know, predict me to defog, if I would have defogged, Bisharp would have been a huge problem, but yeah. Alright, so we'll pause it, guys, until we find another battle. Be right back. Holy crap, guys, I'm so dumb, and I realized the instant I turned off recording, I'm sure people are commenting it and shouting it, so I don't know why in my head I was under the assumption that I'm playing under Sticky Webs, even though I clearly defogged them away. So I guess I feared Scarflacephalon, even though Scarf Kartana is faster. But obviously, if yeah, it might be time to stop playing soon. I might not be able to make this to an hour because I'm on a streak right now, but I'm scaring myself with what I'm thinking. So yeah, damn, man, Scarf Kartana is faster than Scarflacephalon. What's wrong with me? I know speed tiers too. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I'm sorry. Alright, so Kartana and Bulu both still fantastic in this matchup. We're going to lead off with Bulu because it kind of just claims a kill immediately on my opponent. I have Rotom to check these. I got, again, Scarf Kartana to just click Leaf Blade once this is gone. Okay, so I'm thinking, do I actually lead Bulu or do I lead Garchomp and click Rocks first? How much does Garchomp do to, Garchomp? Yeah, so this might end earlier than what I anticipated, but to make up for it, I'm not gonna make you guys wait till Monday to get the next episode of Road to Top 10, because like I'm feeling hot right now, but I know that when I'm thinking things like that, like what's wrong with me? Anyway, we're gonna go Magier on the Ice Beam. Didn't freeze me. Clean. So we can just Volt Switch here. I guess Pellet. I guess you could risk Swampert if you wanted to. I'm assuming this is Z Manaphy, so I'd be okay with him. He actually does risk Swampert. Wow. Doesn't that give me a Will-O-Wisp with Rotom though? On anything? Like Rotom is fantastic in here. Kartana is, like, I'm going for a late game Leaf Blade sweep, which I think is very much possible, especially if it's Adamant Swampert. And in fact, I'm going to calc the damage he does to me right now if he does go for damage instead of rocks. Okay, Sewer Power did 49%. Rotom Wash, custom set. Sewer Power did 49%. That looks Adamant. Because can Jolly get that roll? And this is important because, yep, Jolly cannot get that roll, so that's Adamant guaranteed. This is important because that means Scarf Kartana outspeeds him. So we can Willow right here as he goes Torn. Why? To knock? Or Supersonic Sky Strike? I think it's Z Manaphy over, and maybe Life Orb Torn. So I'm going to go Garchomp. As he goes for U-turn, that's fine. It's not Life Orb Torn. So rocks are going to be key for me sweeping him with Leaf Blade, and obviously getting rid of the Ferrothorn is going to be key as well. I didn't want to go out into Mag or Rotom, or stay in Rotom because I didn't want to get knocked. Yeah, actually Tail Glow. Cool. That's no. Yeah, I'm about to say I refuse to believe that actually knocks me out. So that gets rid of, or that at least weakens Manaphy to the point of Garchomp. Let me just see if it's worth going for my Z move right now, because I think it may be. Very well worth going for my Z move. 57 min, and he's at 58. Yeah, my Z move is definitely worth it. Why is Earthquake doing that much? Oh, grass terrain's up. What? About to say, what the hell? I'm clicking Crush. It'd be fantastic if he goes Pelipper here, obviously, but getting rid of Manaphy is just worth it. It's a threat to me, and you know, Greninja's also looking like a threat as well. So I don't mind him going Ferrothorn because this gives me rocks, and it's that much closer to my Leaf Blade sweep. That's just odd that you go. That's odd that you go Feral, especially because it looks to be Chople Berry Feral. That's really odd that you go Feral there, because like, is he not thinking I can sweep him with Leaf Blade? Because I really think I can. You gave me chip damage on Feral. You also, Manaphy is in range of the next attack. ISD here, actually. ISD is in his face, because if he goes Pelipper, that gives me a free Stone Edge for chip on something, or even more chip on Feral. I just gotta be careful, because that Gren Water Shuriken in the end game can maybe sweep me, which I don't want to give him. It was Z Manaphy, so it's not Z Torn. I'm assuming it's Rocky Helmet. It's up in his face. Hey, damage. And Stone Edge is fair, because if this guy, I either get the chip damage I need on Pharaoh, or I knock it out, or I knock out Torn. Like, that's what I'm thinking I get off this. Because Earthquake will knock you out. So I'm going off him potentially risking his way, which he shouldn't, but him potentially risking Torn here. Which actually doesn't make much sense either, because you have to go for Hurricane from there. Is Earthquake a better play? I'm a Stone Edge. I'm going to go off him potentially risking Torn, which is way better. Like, Ferrothorn is really easy to weaken. But risking Torn, though? Oof. Oh, he risked Pelipper. Great. Land. Fantastic. So now I'm going to have to deal with rain in this game. Not that it matters as much, it just means he has accurate Hurricanes. I mean, I Stone Edge again. Does him going Pert matter? Chip damage on Pert means I can knock it out with Dragon Claw, I guess. Oh, goody. It just means I wasted an extra turn, which is cool. However, Ashgren can obviously come out. And I don't think I have a way of not giving him Battle Bond. I think I sack Mag here, and I give him Battle Bond, unfortunately, which could be bad for the end game. Alright, so we get our cart. Leaf Blade for sure KOs you. Yeah, because I don't want him Water Shuriken beating me. So I have to keep Bulu healthy, which it does in its own right. I'm going to go Rotom. Anticipating him to want to go Bird. Nice. And if I Hydro Pump, that should be able to KO with Burn. Hey, not enough, unfortunately. However, if he opts to go for U-turn here, I'm always going Garchomp. As he goes Mega Pert, which is a fair play too. Very nice play, actually. You go for a Waterfall here, right? I get my Papa Berry anyway. No, I don't. This is okay to sack. Especially because it gives me Kartana now to click Leaf Blade. So rain is gone. If I bring in Charizard now, that doesn't help me too much. This Rocker's still alive. I think I pivot into Rotom as opposed to going Charizard because I feel like I can bring... No, I can't bring in Charizard or anything. And this is the only Charizard turn for me. Yeah, this is actually the only Charizard turn. I just Flare Blitz. Just raw. Just raw Flare Blitz. I wonder if he would double. Because, like, he may double onto Tornadus, and if I obviously knock it out, that'd be great with Horn Leech, because then I think I just click, or excuse me, with Leaf Blade, because then I believe I just click Horn Leech with my Bulu. It looks like he's thinking about doubling, but if he is Knockoff or Thunder Wave, it doesn't work for me. No, he might be doubling here. Would you risk Gren though? You can't risk Gren. If I knock it out with with Leaf Blade, excuse me, I think I win. Let's see. Just Power Whips. Cool. This is just a free blitz. I'm okay with this being weakened or / gone or whatever. That should mean Dragon Claw Okos you. I'm assuming Dragon Claw does the same amount. I mean, getting rid of a Swampert is always good. Man, the only thing I'm really worried about is Water Shuriken at the end game. I feel like it sweeps me. I really do. However, if he goes out... The thing wasn't Rocky Helmet, right? Nope. If he goes back out into the Ferrothorn here, it's just a free KO with Blitz after, because I don't die to recoil, and I'll either KO that. Pert obviously dies to Flare Blitz again. How much did my Charizard do? Let me see what that min max was, because I might just Flare Blitz again. It's Adamant Pert, so 44 min. My God, it's a lot. Could be. He gets to go Gren here though. He might just Water Shuriken, but I get to bring out. If he does Water Shuriken, I get to bring out Rotom after. If he goes for Dark Pulse, that's fine too. I blitz here, always. Dark Pulses, which gives me Bulu. Which I believe is a Sewer Power KO. Because I don't think Torn lives Rocks plus Burn. Yeah, no way. So that's a dead Mon. That's a dead Torn. Okay, Grassy Terrain is up. You go Manaphy here. Sacred Sword doesn't knock out Manaphy. I have to Leaf Blade it. You go Manaphy here though, right? I'm just trying to think about the best endgame that actually guarantee wins me this game. Or are you just Ice Beam Gren? Like, I obviously have to Leaf Blade Manaphy. If he goes Kartana, do I win? I think I go Rotom and get my IAPAPA Berry. No, 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 no. You should be psychic. No, not like this game. Not like this. I Volt Switch here, or attempt to. Because if he does get greedy on me and opts to go for the like, yeah, Ferrothorn is his play. Come on, come on, come on. I can't let him Gyro Ball me. Come on, little guy. Ah. Man, no. Yeah, I know I KO you through that, but yeah, he just wins the game now by clicking Ice Beam. Or Water Shuriken into Ice Beam. Come on, man. Why? I clicked full. I won. No. There's no way I live Ice Beam, but I mean, I can try, right? $76 to whatever. Tapu Bulu. How much do I take from Ice Beam? 56 to... Even if I somehow manage to live this, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so basically, I Volt Switched there. I got in Bulu. I clicked Superpower. I got my kill. And I had enough sacks left that he couldn't sweep. Because now he's going to sweep me with Water Shuriken. But I had enough sacks left that he couldn't sweep me with Water Shuriken. So I Volt Switch on the Bulu. I clicked Superpower. It was a guaranteed KO on something. Good game, man. Happens. Oh well, I'm ending there. I'm not playing another one after literally being last turn frozen to lose the game. I think I played this game really well, though. I do think I played this game really well. In fact, I think I played this live really well. I'll be honest with you guys. But, yep, back in 1909. Thanks, dude. Well, I mean, this is about an hour, so I'm going to end it here. I'll probably give you guys another episode during the weekend. That's so sad. That really is sad. Like, honestly. Because I'm assuming his last move was Psychic. So, basically... I guess I'll show you some calcs, but Superpower does 63% minimum to Manaphy. So he goes Ferrothorn there. I Volt Switch. I Volt Switch out into Bulu. I click Superpower. I knock out Ferrothorn. He goes Manaphy and knocks me out. Wait, hold up. Let me just make sure my Rotom calcs weren't off on the Gren. Greninja. Yeah, because Greninja also died to Volt Switch because it took 2 Stealth Rock turns. Yeah, so he goes Manaphy and either... Like, I have a choice there. If I either sack... I either sack Rotom or I sack Bulu. I think both of them give me the proper endgame, right? Because if I sack Rotom to the Manaphy, at that point he only has Manaphy plus Greninja left. I go Kartana and I click... what's it called? I click the Leaf Blade, I knock that thing out, and then this is the calc on Tapu Bulu. I would be at 47% after rocks, and Water Shuriken can only do 34% max. So let me crit every single one of these Water Shurikens. Even then, still, he would need absolute max. So that's such a rough way to end it. But I'm ending it here. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I definitely try to change up this episode and use a more offensive build. Honestly, Banded, Bulu, and Kartana for MVPs in this for sure. I'm sorry, I'm a little sad about that ending. The freeze was... I mean, it was something I had to calculate for as well. Like, it could happen. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. This is about an hour. Yeah, this is just about an hour, right? Let me see. Is that 17 minutes? 17 minutes? 41? Yeah. I ended up giving you guys the hour, almost the hour-long episode. It was like 2 minutes off or 1 minute off. I don't know. After I had the outro, I'm so mad about that Blacephalon thing too. I knew that was happening. I knew this next game would happen because like I had a gut feeling. I was like, wait, stop playing now, stop playing. You're getting worried about things that are not going to happen. Stuff is going to happen that gets you actually worried, and it's going to mess you up. But I didn't listen to myself. But anyway, still a good episode. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed me talking crap to that guy in the beginning who talked crap to me. I actually didn't talk any crap. I was just honest. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. This video, by the way, was inspired by Mr. Jamvat, who talked crap to me, and then I played him multiple times in OU with this team, and it did super well versus him. He's coming back, by the way. He's coming back strong as well. But yeah, goodbye, my friends.